Hello everybody and welcome to another stream today on F1 2016, sorry, we are here for the next episode in our career mode, our live career mode, streaming live on YouTube. It is of course the Malaysian Grand Prix this time round, and we are here for the qualifying session for our career mode here. Season 2, episode number 51. Hope everyone is doing okay in the chat, and before I start, you know how much I hate people who dislike the streams at the start when it's not even live yet. It really annoys me. And I've just heard myself over again, so that's a bit bad on there. And it really gets to me a lot, so I might just disable the likes and dislikes in future streams because it's just getting annoying for me and it just puts me off when streaming. I'm going to be honest with you on there. But I just want to say as well, massive thank you to everyone that came out for the AOR Monaco race last night. Considering I had only about 4 laps of practice and doing it half an hour before the race, I will definitely take points from that one. It could have been maybe 7th or 6th possibly if I didn't get a puncher, and I was definitely on course for that definite perfect one-stop strategy, which worked out nicely there. It would have been nice, but I'll take points on the board. And the next race is in Canada, which will be on Sunday night, guys. So you haven't got long for the next round of that round AOR. And I will practice, guys, for that one, because I think I have got pace now out of nowhere. So we can try and go for top 5 finishes anyway. Also, as well, another announcement to make, that I am going to be starting the... Remember I said, guys, a few streams ago that we will be doing some collaborations with YouTubers. Well, I've got one in the works already with one YouTuber in particular. Goodness Gaming. I'll be doing some collaborations with him with his This Week in F1 series, which you may see on his YouTube channel. So I'll be starting them. We're going to be recording my first appearance in that one on Friday potentially. So I'm very excited to be working with Gullis. He's a great YouTuber, good upcoming rise YouTuber in the F1 community, fantastic guy. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And apart from that, obviously we have got, I'm going to try and wrap up the series quickly, if I can this week, and start Season 3 next week. If not, it will be somewhere in there. But anyway, we're just going to jump straight into this one. And in the last episode, guys, in Singapore, you know what happened. Sadly, another retirement happened in one of the worst possible moments, considering that we were going to get points on the board. We've dropped behind Sebastian Vettel now. We're 4th in the championship. But we've still got a chance of a top second place, a runner-up prize. But we still have that glimmer of hope of still winning the Drivers' Championship. But we need a miracle to happen to beat Kimi Räikkönen. We'll wait and see if we can do that. Obviously, for the tyre allocations as well, I'm going to stick with balance this time around. Not going to go aggressive on there. And as always, you know, I'm just going to put Singapore behind us. We need to focus on this one on a track. If you guys remember last season, in Season 1, we pulled off a worldie of a strategy call, which got us, I believe, a podium finish, which was fantastic round here. So hopefully we can do the same again this season, and with a better car as well, we should be fine. But I think we're going to get some upgrades now.
How are you today? The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
So, in the last episode, I did ask you guys about if you want me to keep developing the car to make us into a championship content for the championship. And I'm going to do it based off what the standings are after this race. So, we'll see how we go. But we have got a new chassis weight upgrade, which is the monocoque, coupe, whatever that means, structure on there, level 4 of 5. And I'm going to quickly show that to you guys. And what that has meant, along with Renault having an improvement on their fuel consumption, we are the fastest team in the field right now, which is fantastic for us, which is very important as well for the championship on there. So the next upgrade I'm going to be focusing is the level 4 drag, is the next one we're going to be aiming for. Potentially we may get it at the end of this episode, but we'll see how we go with obviously being number 1 driver in the team. It's very important that we get that on there as well. The race, by the way, guys, is happening tonight, later on tonight. It's going to be around about 6:30, 6:45 UK time. So I'm looking forward for you guys to watch the race on there. I know Arava's going to be uploading his My Driver career mode, so this stream may get affected by that. But it's the only time I can do it really tonight. I am a bit busy So might as well get it over and done with, if I'm honest. And then tomorrow, I will be. I don't know if I'm gonna. I may stream one. I might try and stream tomorrow if I can for Suzuka. If not, it will be most likely Wednesday. I'll upload another episode. If I don't get an episode up for you guys tomorrow, I'll upload something else, something a bit different on there. So we'll see how we got on there. But there's the upgrades, guys. Upgrades. Sorry, on there. So I'm gonna go into the chat now and see who is here. On there, some familiar faces, some new faces, which is good to see as well. So if you're liking the stream, guys, make sure to slap a like on it. And if you like what you see and you like daily uploads from myself, then make sure to subscribe and you don't miss any area of my series, as it's overcast at the minute. In Malaysia, round 16, we have... I'm just going to skip this, it's annoying me now. On there, so we've got Malaysia, we've got Japan. I think we've got like 6 rounds after this, so we have still got a chance of the championship, but we need Raikkonen to really mess up during this part of the season. So we'll see how we get on with this one. Got to give it everything we've got. Obviously, I have got my Malaysia set up there, but I'm just going to double check everything's fine. Yep. I would.
Let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
Okay, cheers, Jeff, for that. On there, but before we go into the chat comments, very quick, so a lot of questions are asking about the R&D stuff and when the race is. Here's the set I'm running for the time being. I may change it as we go along with this session, so we'll wait and see. On there, it worked for us in terms of tyre wear last time we were here, and hopefully it will be nice for you guys as well. But we'll see how we get on with this one. But if you want to use it, guys, I'll leave a time frame in the description, in the comments of this video. So if you make sure, if you see my comment with all the time frames, make sure to like it so everyone else can see it and everyone has a chance of having the setup on there. Before we go out, of course, we need to know what the weather is before we do anything for qualifying in terms of that. So we've got a dry. As you know, this track has got weather all over it with rain, so we may see some of that at some point. Hopefully, it's dry for quali, and we've... Oh, God, guys, look what we've got. We've got rain. We've got rain for the race. Right at the end of the race as well, so... May do a different strategy. Obviously, I've gone with balance, so we may have to start on the medium tyre, I think, around here. But, as always, we're jumping straight into the track acclimatization stuff, of course. Which is important. On a track which I absolutely hate on this game. So, let's hope and pray we do well around here. But a lot of you are asking if there's a race tonight, if there's a race afterwards. It will be, but it won't be till later tonight. So it'll be about 6:30. So, in about 2 hours' time, I would guess, is when I'm going to be doing the race. You'll win the championship easily. Well, you say that, Ian, but it's hard when you've got ultimate AI, so... And I've missed that gate, so I'm doing that again. That was a fail. I've just clicked on the wrong button, for God's sake. But yeah, I won't win the championship at this rate, so I really need to basically finish first or second and hope Raikkonen flops, basically. So we'll wait and see on that one, but obviously we're going to start on the medium tyre for... So I might actually have to do the tyre management on there. So that was a bit of a bottle moment, a fail moment there, but got to try and get as many points as possible right now. But yeah, we have got the race at 6:30 tonight, so basically two and a bit hours from now, I'll stream the race. Of course, want to keep you guys informed, of course, of that. But yeah, thanks for the support, guys. If you just joined and watched the Monaco race last night. I was quite happy with my performance, to be fair, even though I had about, 3 spins, a puncher, and we still came in with points, so I was very happy to get that in the end. I got that gate, for God's sake, mate. Oh, this game's scripted. Game's scripting on me right now. Oh, it's just the wheel's not working anyway. No force feedback. It's the best track ever. It's my opinion on that. I think Ian's just subscribed as well. If anyone can clarify that, yeah, Ian, thanks for the subscription, mate. Thank you very much. How's the stream looking, by the way, guys? I forgot to ask that question. How's it looking? Because I did some tweaks to the graphics, so... Oh. Okay, I've got force feedback now, so it should be fine now. And the brakes feel a lot better, sensitive, because I didn't have any sensitivity on the brakes. But yeah, just let me know. Yes, the incident with Bergen on the first lap was lag, because I read in the forum afterwards that it was lag related, because on his screen I was apparently right on his arse, but on my screen, as you saw, there was about half a car, or nearly a car's width between us, so it was lag, that one. Oh, I missed the gate again, for God's sake. Regarding the incident with chicane as well, a lot of you were asking about that. I'm not filing a steward's inquiry on that, mainly due to the fact that we were both racing. He was trying to get past Mini Black, who I think had a puncher in the process. He had a slow puncher, so I can kind of understand his understanding. I had a little chat with him. I was going to have a chat with him, but I saw his footage, because he released the footage of his POV, and to be fair, he had every right to make the move on Mini Black, so I'm not going to put a steward's inquiry into that one, but we did put off one of the overtakes of the season, I think. Twice, one in Sandevot and one after the chicane in the middle sector, just before the corner before you start the final sector off. It was quite good. But yeah, I think we got P8 in the end, I think it was, so, or 9th. Oh, we got green, which is not too bad.
That's looking good. Now
4-4-5, we could maybe do that.
You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Oh, missed the bloody gate again. What is with me and missing gates? But this is a must-win, I think, to get us back into the championship contentions with Raikkonen. We have to really pull something out of the bag here. I think you guys will agree with me on that. I think my plan is, if I don't finish in the podium this race, I'm going to stop R&D and just focus on getting some points for next season. I think a lot of you would agree with me on that. I've got something stuck to my car now. Oh, there it goes. Just disappears. Nah, screw it. We're just going to stop now. We're just going to quali runs. Screw it. We'll just stop. We'll just get on to the next one. And after the chicane would be to back. I actually have no idea what the corner is. No idea, if I'm honest. I can't really answer that question.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top
yes, Ian, it is mainly.
Raikkonen and Jenson Button. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
So Max Verstappen the fastest, but obviously their times are basically qualifying apparently, so No way. But yeah, regarding your question, Ian, I do stream practically every day. Mostly it's F1, so it could be the AOR, which is on a Sunday. Career mode's basically during the week. I did do Motorsport Manager, but I've just gone off a little bit with it because it's not doing well in terms of views compared to F1 is. And there's other YouTubers, like Alex Afro is already into like season 3 or something of his career mode on there. So I'm just trying to catch up with the F1 series, so I'm focusing on that along with other things as well. Obviously iRacing as well, with the Blancpain stuff. I'll be doing that until the season finishes. It has got a week off, so it won't be till next week, the week after, 2 weeks from now, which funny enough is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix weekend, so we'll see how that one goes, if I'm honest. So we're going to qualifying pace now. This won't be good. In before Ryan locks up a turn 1 and takes Kimi out. You never know, could happen. Oh god, it's raining. Oh god. Not what I wanted. Screw this.
The drag reduction system.
Don't know why that came up. No idea. But I think we'll just retire from this session. We'll skip the rain for this one. And we'll do the qualifying running on FP3 when it's dry. But yeah, I do F1 as well on iRacing, so I'm gonna. I've actually got quite a good idea as well with one of my career mode, one of my like seasons. I'm gonna try and ask if you guys know anyone who's good at making like liveries on who like mod the game on this. Could you let me know? Because I've got an idea at some point down the line of doing a really interesting career mode, like, you know, concept with a team. But it's early days. I might just stick with the normal drivers, but if I mod the game out with like current drivers like Ocon and stuff like that, and you see like Ricciardo basically, like if it was Esteban Ocon joining me in Red Bull, and have Daniel Ricciardo's face on the podium, it looks a bit weird, and I think you guys can understand why I don't do what other people have done, and that because they can like crop it all out and stuff, and I can't do that in the video. So there's a bit of downside to what I do, but there's other stuff I like doing as well, which is this. Other than I have to skip the podium, if that makes any sense. No, not really. Spud. It's just gonna be like get rid of the Sauber, for example. Make me own like YouTube drive, like Rhino 83 racing team or something. Like I did, like I've done with not iRacing. Like Motorsport Manager, we made our own team name. So I can have like Rhino 83 Racing, have myself in the team, running that one, and having like one of you guys maybe, or a YouTuber, or just some imaginary driver who could be like my journey, you know, on FIFA. We have arrived like Alex Hunter and that other guy, whatever his name is, who I have no idea who it is, but because I obviously don't have FIFA, so I won't really know. But you know what I mean? Have like a rival, a close rival that we know, and just see how it goes with that. But it's I'm just thinking of these in my head right now as possible ideas. But they'll have to be like non-stream related videos. But I hate this last sector. It's where I lose practically all my time. In that nice long right-hander, but just a lock up there into the final corner. Just a bit wide though on exit. Is this going to be enough for purple? I don't think it will. Oh, it is. There you go. Done. 37.1 as well. Not bad on the soft tyre. let's have a look. See what it says. Not Sauber, no. What you can change team name in Motorsport Manager? I believe you can. I like Sauber. I think Naz is a good driver. Well, today actually, I don't know if you guys know, but they announced Marcus Ericsson staying with the team for another season.
There, then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are Toro Rosso, Verstappen, and Roman Grosjean. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
So we're fastest in this final session. Grosjean surprisingly up in 3rd. Raikkonen's on the hards as well, and he's done a 38.1. This could be an interesting quali session. I'm calling it now. So we've got a lot to do here, but we'll give it our best shots anyway, guys. So we'll see how that gets on. So we're just getting, what, 200 points already. So without further ado, guys, this is going to be for the YouTube video purposes. So anyone watching this right now, you got a bit of an exclusive of practice and a little one-to-one with you guys of questions, which I'd like to do. So if you are new around here and have experienced this for the first time, then this is what you're going to get if you watch my streams bang on time when I say I am. So hope you like that, as we've got Crofty and Davidson there in our garage just chilling, so that's nice. So before we start, guys, let me know in the comments below where you think I'm going to be qualifying in this one. And remember, I am going to qualify on the mediums for the race, so remember that. Do I play on console or PC from Ian? I play on both. I have an Xbox One and PC, but mainly it's PC that I play F1 on. But I may get F1 2016 on the Xbox, so I can play with you guys. Not record videos because I don't have any graphics recording software on the Xbox One. But I am looking to do some open lobbies with you guys on PC. If you have this game on PC, add me on Steam. Just find my name, and you'll find me anyway. But I would like to bring back the race of subscribers, because it would be quite cool. So I'm going to make a little video on it. Maybe tomorrow. I might release it tomorrow. So if I don't get a career mode up, it will be tomorrow, that one. But I'm going to try and get a time and a date. So if that makes any sense. But anyway, let's get on with this video now, because I've been blabbering on. So if you like the idea, guys, let me know on Twitter or in the comments if you would like the idea of doing a race with subs maybe once a week as well. Something a bit different and something a bit fun as well. So without further ado, let's get on with this YouTube video for qualifying for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our F1 2016 live career mode being streamed right now on YouTube, where we are here for the qualifying for the Malaysian Grand Prix, where last time out in Singapore it didn't go well in the race. We retired once again for the second time this season and our fourth retirement in the whole series of 2 seasons, so not what we wanted. But we're going to try and put that behind us and focus on this race, as it's one of the most important races of the season for me if we've got any chance of fighting for the championship on there. But we did an upgrade last time out, guys, if you were in that video. As I asked you guys if we should cease R&D, I'm going to leave the votes open till later tonight, which is going to be the race stream for the Malaysian Grand Prix, which is going to happen around about 6:30 UK time. So keep an eye on your sub boxes and keep an eye on my Twitter as well, which is on the screen, where you guys can be informed of when I'm going to be streaming tonight for that race. But as you can see with that upgrade, we're now the fastest team once again, jumping both Ferrari and Red Bull up there. So that's fantastic for us, very important, and we'll see how we get on there. But in the championship, we've dropped down to 4th with that retirement as Vettel jumped us, unfortunately. But we're only 70 points behind, so I thought if we get a podium here, we still have a slim chance, but we've got to hope and pray Raikkonen slips up from now on. With about 6 races to go, we need to focus on getting at least some wins or second places on the board. So we'll see anyway. But without further ado, guys, let's head out onto the track then for qualifying for the Malaysian Grand Prix and see if we can do it.
Sit back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't. Drivers tend to complain about tyre wear around this track, and the compounds on offer this weekend aren't likely to put that issue to bed. Is this going to be about who can make the tyres last?
Tyre wear is always something you have to consider to a certain degree. Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
So here we go then, guys. In qualifying we go.
Hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
Jeff once again likes to troll me on there. So in the comments, guys, let's get a hashtag going of Shut Up Jeff right now. I want to see it in the chat. Spam it, guys. We need to let Jeff know that he needs to shut up when I'm trying to talk to you guys on there. So it looks like it's going to be a dry qualifying, as you can see. Perfect conditions as well, cloudy, with a little bit of good track temperature and good air temp as well. So we should be fine on the soft tyres. But as you can see in the race later tonight, we've got rain. Heavy rain, which will mean that we are once again going to start on the medium tyres, guys, in Q2, which is very important as well on there. But before we go on to the track, guys, we're going to be doing the setup. Now, this is the same setup I ran last season, where we pulled off a brilliant tyre strategy, which got us a podium, I believe, or somewhere in the top 5. I can't remember. It has been a while since I did that, but it worked for me, so hopefully it works for you guys on there. So here it is, guys. If you miss any of it, guys, I'm going to leave a comment in the video once this is all finished, where you guys can check back and see the setup if you want. So I really appreciate it, guys, when you see the comment, slap a like on that comment so it'll be the most viewed and anyone can come and see it, so it helps you and helps everyone else at the same time. But I recommend dropping the fuel down to about 5 or 6 kilograms. Mainly 6 if you're going to do a full lap, 5 if you're going to be doing what I do, which is jump straight onto the track anyway on there. So we're going to be running a set of the soft tyre, and we're going to try and get through comfortably into Q2 on 1 lap, which we have done in every single race we've done so far. And I've just gone to the track. What a numpty from me, unfortunately. So we're going to head out anyway, get a feel for the track anyway, as I've only just done a few laps of practice. But I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support. If you were watching last night's AOR race, we did pretty well considering we didn't do any laps, about 4 laps of practice in time trial, so I'm very happy with my performance to get some points on the board. Even with 3 spins and a puncher, we still got points, so I'm happy with that. And pulled off 2 of the best overtakes I've ever done in a race, so I'm happy with that. But we're on our... I'll wait for Jeff to shut up. So we're going to just do our 1 lap only, hopefully, but at least you guys get to see me on track for a little bit. And it's glorious weather right now as the sun begins to fall in Malaysia right now. We have got the unpredictable weather to play with for the race, so that's why I'm going to be starting on the mediums for this one, because I'm thinking the rain may come about 3/4 of the way through, and we know the mediums can go quite far as well, so that's why I'm thinking about that. And in the race stream later tonight, I will be putting the votes up for the CIS R&D on there, but for me it's personally going to go down to one thing, which is the position of the points between me and Raikkonen, if it's worth taking a gamble on using some resource points now or saving them for next season if we stay with the team or we move to another team. But I would take a runners-up spot in the Toro Rosso, but we'll wait and see. It's not over yet, the championship, but I feel we need a team that can go for both championships, because Sykes hasn't really done well in the last few races, as you may well know. So we're going to start off our lap now. So we're going to take a bit of a wide line here and get the power down, and let's begin the lap round this track of Kuala Lumpur. Not one of my favourites, I'm not going to lie to you, but I've done well in the past, as Massa is now the fastest man on track. I think that was a 38.2 if I saw. Just a bit early on the power there, just lost the back end a little bit. Raikkonen, the current championship leader, is the fastest. Well, I think that was a 38.5, I think. I'm not sure. But showing the pace we've got, already 2 temps up on Raikkonen in the first sector. So it's a good start there from us. Just went a bit too early on the power there. Had to lift off completely to avoid. Oh, this is a poor lap. This is. That's a very poor lap there. Went a bit wide on exit. Hopefully, it should be enough to save us going out again. Because I don't really want to use the set of the soft tyres again. So we're 9 tenths down on Raikkonen now. So we lost a lot of time with that little mistake in the double right-hander, which I always have a lot of issues with, especially last season. Go now to this other double right-hander, which I also hate because I always get the line wrong every time and I shift down to second gear accidentally. So not what I wanted. So we come down the back straight to end the lap. Hopefully this should be alright to get out of Q1, so I'm not bothered if I'm like 13th, 14th. As long as we're through, that's what matters. We're going to come across the line. It's a 37.8, which puts us P2. Or P3 actually, as Alonso has moved up to second place, showing McLaren have got the pace again, as we have seen before. So, nice to see how they get on there. So I'm going to let Alonso through in a minute, because I think he's still on a second lap. So I'll push Paul off to the left, and we'll just return to the garage there. So, not the best of starts, but we've got, at least got a second buffer ready to Raikkonen, roughly about a second, which is alright on there. You alright, Finn? Good to see you, mate. Jordan as well. Stig. Spud, Sonny giving me a bit of words of encouragement there, which is nice. Let's have a look at the times. We're currently P5 at the minute, so we're not that bad. We're quick in the first sector, but look at that, 1.2 seconds lost in the middle sector, and we're losing about 2 tenths to Sainz as well. But Raikkonen fastest in the minute, 36 is actually. Ricciardo goes quickest, which is good. We're still 8th, 9th, 10th. Need to keep an eye on the buffers here, because I may have to go out there in 12th. This looks like it's going to be close here. We may have to go out again. 14th. Who's in the drop zone at the minute? Massa's in the drop zone. Rosberg's in the drop zone. Bottas is on the bubble right now. 15th. Right, we've got to go out. We have to go out now. So we need to improve that middle sector, and I think we'll be safe. So we're going to go back out on that same tyre again. There's no point in using a fresh set, so we might as well. It's only used about, what, 11 laps of wear, so we should be fine to get through as long as we manage that middle sector. Gain a little, maybe a couple of attempts, we should be fine. So we'll see how we get on with this one.
Carlos is currently in 6th place. P6.
So here we go then, lads. Let's start our final lap on a U set. We're just in, guys, on the bubble with Rosberg in 17th place, which is actually going to help me in terms of the Constructors' Championship at the minute, because we lost, obviously, the third place. I think it was third to Mercedes last time out in Singapore, so we need to really get back up to speed. Sainz needs to get his arse into gear and help me hold off Mercedes in these last few races.
Carlos is faster.
As you can see, we're up by 1.5 tenths in the first sector, so we're going to improve massively, which is what we want on a use set of the soft tyre. But the first sector's not really important. It's only about, what, the long right-hander. So it's not really important, but this is the corner we got wrong, so we just drop into 5th gear, lose a bit of time. But as you can see, we've got a couple of attempts gained. Now look at that, we've already gained a second already, just a bit wide from Hulkenberg with his dirty air, which is not going to help us. Just come into the hairpin, stay in second gear, reduces the wear. Only a 10th off Ricciardo in the middle sector, so definitely what we need. So that little bit there with Hulkenberg's dirty air in that middle sector has cost us a little bit on getting the fastest time in Q1, but just a bit wide though onto the back straight. Luckily we're going to get some DRS here and a bit of slipstream from Hulkenberg, so this is going to be quite interesting here. So gaining on Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's not pitting, so he's on a lap as well, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be safe for us at the minute. So there's going to be a second gain. It's a 36.7, which puts us P6 at the minute, so I think we're definitely through into Q2 with that time, so very good there from us. But we lost a bit of time in the final corner though. Went a bit too tight, went on the curbs. Not the ideal line, as we'll retire now from the session because we've only got 6 seconds to go, so there's no point. No idea why Rosberg's on the mediums, but we're into 7th place, so we're comfortably through Q1. Just. And we see Ricciardo and Verstappen the quickest in Q1. So that's very good. Sainz is 3rd, which is of course Raikkonen 4th, so it could be nice if we just jumped him a little bit. But we'll wait and see. Ria Harriento got through, so all the Harriento fans will be very happy with that. Rosberg is out with Massa, and then the familiar faces there of the Renaults and the Saubers as well. So the big one is Nico Rosberg and Massa out of Q1. We focus now on Q2, where we'll be going out on the medium tyre for this one. And once again, we're going to go out on the same tyre that we did in Q1, just to get a bit of a banker lap in on there, because we want to use 2 sets for Q3, obviously. So I want to save these 2 tyres. So we're going to go back out again on that soft tyre and then set a time on the mediums and hopefully get through on 1 lap. So that's the goal for us right now for this event here in Kuala Lumpur. As you saw, the rain is going to come in at maybe the 3/4 of the way through the race. So that's why I want to start on the mediums and try and go far on them. And then, of course, you know, try and get them on, try and do a one-stop strategy if I can tomorrow in the race. Well, not tomorrow because I'm having it later tonight. So you know what I mean, the race weekend. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to just set this time on standard fuel for this one, and hopefully pray we can set a better time on the mediums. But we'll wait and see. But we just want to just get rid of this set of tyre, this soft tyre, so we can have 2 sets for Q3 just to really push and go for pole if we can. Being the #1 team as well, we just need to stamp our authority at the top of the timesheets. So it's a 24 flat in the first sector. Not the best of times, but obviously this is 4 laps old tyres, which have used 11%. Or that, for example, as you can see, 29%. Button's the fastest at the minute with 37.2, I think that is. But as I said, this is the banker lap. So you can just see the softs just don't work around here. As you can see, Vettel now 36.9, who has been my rival for quite a few seasons. We're actually only a 10th down on Vettel at the minute. But this is where the AI are quite good in this this last sector, so I won't be the fastest, but I'm going to back off a little bit now just to make sure I don't get anywhere close to Vettel's time. So I can set a time on the medium tyres. So I'm just backing off a little bit just so I can set a time which is doable on the mediums, if you make any sense. I'm going to go a bit wide at the final corner here. Right, this should be enough now. I'm going to come across the line. It's going to be a 140, but just setting that time. So you can just see the tyre wear as well. It's only done, what, 3 laps? So they don't really last long, these tyres. So I need to be thinking about that as well in this session. So don't worry, guys, if you just saw me on the soft tyres and going really slowly. I'm just, you know, focusing on just getting a banker in. See what the track temps are and stuff, and just get on with it. It is 6:30 later tonight, guys. Anything after 6:30 I'll be streaming, so just thought I'd let you guys know. We'll just keep an eye on the times quickly, because I don't really want to go out just yet, because the track temps may change, but I think they're not. Look at the times quickly. We're in 13th at the minute, so we will be stone dead last, but it seems Verstappen's the fastest. Raikkonen once again is on the medium tyre. For God's sake. That's all we need right now. I thought I was going to press my tyre. No, I wouldn't do that. What's annoying is Raikkonen is on the medium tyre as well. Ricciardo's on the mediums, Hamilton's on the mediums. So we've got 4 minutes to go, so we're going to head out now. Take care, Stig. I hope to see you later for the race, of course.
conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
So let's see if we can qualify then on the mediums. Looks like Verstappen's starting on the soft tyres for this race. Nearly bottled it on the lap already, but the sun begins to set now. It's quite distracting that on the main straight. So let's see if we can get somewhere in the top 10. If not, we won't have enough laps to do
Carlos is currently P2.
enough fuel, sorry, to get and do another lap. So I've got a hope and pray this gets me through. Surprisingly, we're up in the first sector on the Prime, on the medium tyre, so it might just be the conditions are suiting the mediums right now. Or I'm just running maybe less downforce than some of the other teams are running. So maybe in these middle sectors we will lose time, especially in that middle last sector.
Remaining in the session. We need a good lap here, or we're out of qualifying.
Just a bit wide though, missing the apex of the hairpin. Still up though, still gaining time, but this is where they are quicker than me. Overall, on this lap is the last sector, so we'll see if we hold on to pole the fastest time in the session. Oh, just a bit wide though. It's not what I wanted. Lost a bit of time. And you'll see the delta now go absolutely berserk right now. Just go a bit wide at the final corner, get nice and tight on the power. And is this going to be possibly in the 35s? No, it's a 36.2, we go fastest.
You've just put in the fastest lap.
Very good time now on the mediums, which puts me in a very good mood going into the race actually. So we're through into Q3 on a set of the mediums, but that was a good time there from us. Just the conditions are perfect for these mediums. Cooler temperatures than the soft tyres are used to, and we are through to Q3 starting on the mediums. So definitely what I wanted to park it there, but we're through. That's definitely what we wanted there. So as you can see there, actually setting identical time to Max Verstappen actually. I thought I was going quicker, but we actually set the same time. So that's quite interesting, I have to say, but most importantly, we're half a second ahead of Raikkonen on the mediums, which puts me in a bit of a good mood on there. Ricciardo got through as well on the mediums, so there's 3 people on mediums, the rest on the softs. Hamilton, the big name, out of Q2 with Bottas as well, with both Hasses and both Force Indias out as well on there. But the big story, me and Verstappen setting identical times. So that's good, as we're going to go into Q3 now with 2 sets of the I was going to say super soft tyre then, the soft tyre for this final run in qualifying. So we've got 2 sets of softs to play with here. Harriento over Hamilton. Yeah, just proves Hamilton is slower than Harriento. But nice to see equal time, set identical time there, me and Verstappen. I've never had that before. But I'm thinking 35s are going to be pole here. Take a wide exit, get on the power straight away for our first lap. Lost a little bit of exit speed there with some oversteer. Let's try and get a 35 here, and I think that should be enough for pole, but you never know. We've got to think about Raikkonen, Ricciardo as well, both on the qualified on the mediums in Q2, so they may be contenders for pole. It's a bit wide on exit. We've got to qualify 6th or higher, so that's always a good sign to start off with. So we set a 23.9 first sector, which isn't the best of laps. Shouldn't have gone up to 7th gear there. Alonso 36.7, probably on used softs if I'm honest. Just trying to get on the power there, avoid going wide. Sainz goes to pole with a low 36. And look at that, up by 7/10 of a second. Verstappen 36.3, most likely on used softs. So he may, if that is used softs, I would be impressed. Raikkonen 36 flat. Just a bit wide though on exit. It's just the conditions, Ian, at the minute. Vettel goes fastest on a 36 flat as well. This could be a 35 maybe. Oh wow, he smashed it. 35.2. What a lap that is. What a lap there for myself. Absolutely smashed it out of the park there. Stamping our authority on pole here. And that has got to be probably, this is going to be the most dominant pole we've had this season unless someone pulls it out of the hat. But what a lap that was. So I may not even go back out again, you know. I might just stay with that lap. So I might not go out. I think we're safe. What a time that was. Gained all that time in the middle sector as well. Nearly half a second. I think that's it. I think we've got pole, lads. So people using the used softs has actually helped me here.
Excitement of qualifying. Here's a look at your top three: Toro Rosso, Vettel, and Kimi Raikkonen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So there you go. Look at that. Pole position by nearly 8/10 of a second. Absolutely smashed it with the rest of the pack on using used softs, and then just didn't get enough time on the board because no one's really changed. Sainz is in 4th, which is good. So I'll take that going into the race, which is going to be happening very soon. So I'm going to end it there. Anyway, before we get the resource points, if you did like this video, then always make sure to like the video and subscribe, as always. And we'll see you guys for the race, as we just get some resource points right now. But anyway, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully we can get something out of the race later. So until then, I'm going to skip this. Can't be ahead, and we're back into the purple slowly. But I'm going to end it now, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the race later on. Until then, take care and see you later.